Fireflight, and I'm here today to answer some of your questions from the fan site. Thank you so much for all your support. And this might be a little rough, but we're going to do our best. So let's go with the first question.
Okay. How did you guys meet?
How did we meet? Well, Glenn, one of our guitarists, he's the one who actually started the band, and he decided he'd been in a lot of Christian bands and they just never worked out. He couldn't find people who were committed. And so he decided he wanted to try one more time, and he decided he wanted to try to find a female singer. So Wendy was his wife at the time, and she plays bass, and so the two of them started looking for other people to be in the band. And Justin and Glenn, they went to high school together at the same time, but they didn't really hang out or anything. So Glenn was working in a music store, and Justin came in, and he said, "Hey man, do you want to be in a band?" Because he knew Justin was a Christian, and he knew he'd been in bands, but he didn't know if he'd want to be in a Christian band. And Justin was like, "Sure, it sounds cool." So they started practicing, and I went to school with Glenn's brother, and we graduated in the same class. And our FCA, which is the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, go FCA, would put on a special service for all the graduating classes. And so when it was my time to graduate, I sang at the FCA service. And Glenn was there to see his brother graduate. So him and Wendy saw me sing there, and they came up to me and they said, you know, would you be interested in singing in their band? And I was like, well, okay. And so we started practicing, and me and Glenn and Wendy, we all went to the same church at that time, and we had a drummer from our church. But about a year into it, he decided he wanted to pursue another call. So it took us like a year. We went through a bunch of drummers trying to find somebody who was committed and knew how to behave. And finally we found Fee, and he's been with us since then.
Awesome. How do you like touring?
We love to tour because we love to meet people, and we love to hang out with the bands, and we love to hang out with the fans. And so touring is awesome, and there are hard parts about it, like I have to be away from home and away from my husband, and those things are hard, but God really rewards us. He helps us to meet the most awesome people at the shows, and so that's why we're so thankful that you guys keep coming out to the shows.
Okay, where's your favorite place been that you've performed?
Our favorite place to perform? Wow, that's really hard. I could say, how about I just say that my favorite state we've been to while performing was Washington, up in the opposite corner from Florida, from where about as far away from home as we could get was Washington, and we just had a wonderful time there. Justin has family there, and they put us up and took such good care of us, and it was just so beautiful, and so that's been one of my favorite places to play. And then I almost forgot, we also played in Germany in the beginning of December, and that was awesome. It was totally cool. Everybody in Germany was so amazing, and we can't wait to go back there too.